Hi, I'm Lottie.
And I'm Mark.
And this is
Showtime
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Excuse
me?
Phone's dying. We don't have a hole.
Lottie got a new phone, does not have a headphone hole.
The headphone hole in this phone, and we don't have the adapter, so the sound might be really dodgy for like the rest of it. If that phone dies, is she dead?
I don't know. We're going to keep going. So if it's like a really short podcast, or
the sound's just going to go dodgy,
gonna
is
die,
what's going to happen.
We're sorry.
Because it'll just be from the normal mic. Anyway, first things first, we're just going to go straight into it. Key change of the week, let's go. You're welcome from Heather's. You're welcome. It's from the London cast recording. It wasn't in the original Heather's. It was sung by Carrie and, oh god, I don't know their names. Sung by Veronica Curtin Ram, right?
Correct.
It's when they're in like the cow pasture thing.
Yeah.
Because she's like, in a cow pasture, no one can hear you scream. It's really funny.
Congrats.
But they like it. I don't know. It's like a little subtle one, but all of a sudden it just goes up. The key just goes up a little bit, and she just goes, "You're welcome," and just it's good. I like it. It's like subtle. I like a subtle one.
I love that.
It's just it doesn't because sometimes when they build up, you can feel you're like, oh, is there going to be a key change here? But with that, it just comes and you're like, wow.
Love it.
I just love it. Anyway,
Happy do.
Your fact of the week.
Yes.
The sun's gone in.
The sun's gone bye-bye on this tragic podcast.
It's been raining.
We should have said thank you really quickly for 10
episodes, man.
For being here for 10 episodes.
The fun, exciting thing is not happening this week. Things didn't quite go to plan, but it will happen.
We've been very busy with life, and we will sort it out.
Yeah, we've been very
busy.
Happy
as
new
well.
Jobs and all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we will have an exciting thing at some point. We don't know when.
But it will happen.
It will happen. We were hoping it would be for the 10th episode. That's why we said it last week.
Yeah.
But yeah. But thank you. Oh, also, quickly, thank you and hi to the people that are listening in not only the UK, but the US, Germany, and New Zealand. Hello!
Welcome to our podcast.
Didn't know you liked the English accent. I'm joking.
Hey,
the West End, the Broadways, everything.
I love it.
So hello, how are you? Comment on the YouTubes if you are from
podcast, or let us know where you're from.
From a funky country that's not the UK. It's not gonna lie, we're really boring over here. No,
yeah.
But anyway, your fact.
My fact, yeah.
Go for it.
So, in the amazing song "The Wizard and I" from Wicked,
Were you gonna say Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Love that.
Just a fun thing. Just guess how many times she says "the wizard" and "die," or just "wizard."
So the amount of times she says "wizard" in The Wizard and I wrote it down, but I can't remember.
Brilliant.
Like 10?
No, 16.
16 times. That's a lot.
That's a lot of times.
Because it's not like it's got a chorus where she says "wizard" like 4 times in the chorus, is it?
No.
You know, there's some songs where it's like, "Oh my, or whatever. Like, that's a lot. But that's not like that. So that's an insane amount of times.
And also, another little fun fact for my musical theatre lovers and lovers of The Wizard of Oz, in the slight slower part of The Wizard and I...
Is it in the unlimited bit?
Yeah. There is a little jingle, I guess, of...
A little sample.
A little sample snippet of Somewhere Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz, which I think gives it a very nice... Subtle hint to The Wizard of Oz. And also, you can hear it, so if you are driving along sometimes or listen to the song...
Especially when it's really loud.
You'll hear the little...
I can't picture in my brain what it is, how it goes.
I love that.
But I know it's in there.
And Lottie is going to do our Stress in the Dress for today.
Okay, Stress in the Dress is another one we found online because we ran out of ideas. No, I'm joking. Mark just found like this little article with like a load of like stresses. So if this is you out there, hi.
This would be amazing.
How's the mic doing? Is she alive?
We're alive and we're well.
We're going.
4 minutes in, we're doing okay.
Woo! Okay, so someone said, I was a child pickpocket in the Oliver musical. Don't know if it was West End, Broadway, just someone's school production. Who knows?
Who knows?
A few years ago. And one night, I just didn't feel too great. The rest of the pickpocket chorus and I had to sit down on the flat stage when I accidentally let out a really big fart during Fagin's dialogue. It echoed a lot and was not good for 12-year-old me's reputation. Absolutely mortifying.
Could you imagine?
Is how I would feel.
But like, if it was like on the West End stage,
You probably wouldn't realise because the mics are loud when they're talking. The cast would probably hear, and like front row.
I mean, if it was like trombonius, it might have like gotten like in like if there's like percussion going on, it might have gone down and like
rattled the cymbals. That'd be amazing. Be like, oh, there's an earthquake. Ew, imagine. Oh goodness. Okay, so right, so that's that out of the way.
Brilliant.
We're just going to get straight into the main...
I've also got another fun fact for you.
Oh, no we're not.
When we film the podcast, not when it goes up.
When we film it.
But on the day I filmed this, it has been 3 years since I saw Dreamgirls.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. It came up on my memories and I was like, oh, cute.
That's nice.
So, yeah. Just thought I had the urge to tell you, so I did.
Great. Any more news? Oh, actually, sorry, just thinking about it. I listened to a show.
Okay.
This is going to be a new thing. I'm going to like listen to a show every week.
It's good fun.
It's
why I brought it up last week, so we could like keep going.
Yes. Okay, so it's actually a concept album, but it is called hashtag. I love that hashtag Zoological Society. It was written by. Music and lyrics written by Vicky Stone, book by Vicky Stone, and Casey, I can't read that, Mulgrew? I don't know. Sure. Starring Vicky Stone. The Zoo Animals is the first song, you know, it's got all of them. You've got Lucy Jones, Jason Manford.
Oh, of course it's got Lucy Jones in it.
Darville. Did you not see it promoted like ages ago? It's got loads of people in it though. It's got, who is that lady? It's by the LMTO. That's why I had it promoted by like Lucy and some people that I follow, but also the LMTO's Instagram as well. It kept popping up because I follow them. So Jason Manford, did I say? Yeah, I did. Yeah. There was someone else.
So you need to give that a listen. Is there any like good bangers?
Well, Lucy's song Marvin. It's called Marvin. It's great. I think she's a bird, and she's talking about how Marvin, another bird, cheated on her or has like left her, but she's pregnant, and she's like, I have to sit on this egg for 60 days. And it's really funny. One day a year, I think it might be about elephants, I'm not sure, but it's about how they like trying to mate, and they only have like one day of the year that they can mate. It's like really naughty, it's explicit, this thing. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, so I was listening to it before we left. Trevor Dion Nicholas. Who is that lady? That was in 9 to 5, and I just don't know her name.
Caroline.
No.
No.
Not this one. I'm just gonna quickly have a look. I don't know.
Do you mean the older one?
Louise Dearman. Not 9 to 5 at all. Wicked.
She wasn't. Oh no.
Was she?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, she's in it as well. She's in the one that I think is an elephant song. But yeah, go listen to that. I need to listen to that. It's a good laugh. I'm not gonna lie. It really made me chuckle. And you know how much I love a song that makes me chuckle. It's like my biggest thing in the world.
I love it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Any more news? Six have added a new date.
Yes.
Well, 6. The 6 cast.
And they've also got a new. They've got like 4. Like
they're doing a different set list.
Instead of like oddballs, like they had like 12 or 11.
Oh yeah.
And now got like 17.
Yeah. So anyone that doesn't know, basically past, present,
future, all the queens.
All the queens in 6, basically tours and West End and all the peeps. Are doing, because the 6 drive-in was cancelled, so they're going to the London drive-in, and they were doing one date in September for 300 people because that's the capacity, and they were just going to be singing, like all of them were going to be singing different songs from musicals that they really like. And yeah, there's like 12 of them doing it.
11 originally.
Or 11, whatever. But
I was so close. I was like, "Come on!"
Maybe it's because it's the 12th. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, so they've added another date. Literally today it was announced.
Yeah.
So, for the 5th of September, there's now 17 queens doing that one, and they're doing a different set list to the one on the 12th. So you could go to both. But the first one sold out in 24 hours, or less
48.
than 24 hours. They said 24 in the video.
48.
No, because they went 24 like that.
Oh,
24 hours, guys. But so go get your tickets. It might be sold out by the time this comes out, because we're filming this on Monday, and Friday's 4 days away. But I'll put the link in the description on YouTube for booking.
Yeah.
For booking tickets,
just in case
it's not sold out.
They also like standing as well.
Yeah, you can do walk it. So if you don't have a car, you can walk. So if you live in London and don't have a car, because a lot of people don't,
You can walk in.
Burpy burps over there.
So I did like 4 in a row. I was just like trying to feel quiet about it, and you just like looked down.
You forget with a mic that it's actually amplified, so everyone can hear you. He burped. Okay, anyway. So we'll just dive in.
Okay.
Dive in.
Where are we diving into today, Lottie Bo? We're 10 minutes in. We're still recording, and life's okay.
Yay.
We're not at 1%, but we're going to keep going strong.
Are you ready for this topic of the week that everyone knows because of the title?
What could it be?
Shows we want revived.
Clear. Cool. Anyway, carry on.
What the hell?
Clear, like or you like stun someone. You're like clear.
Oh, with the
reviving someone.
Wow, defibrillator.
Sure.
Clear. That only happens in the
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean.
They don't actually do that, do they? Actually,
no,
they do, because they have to be like, everything's sorted, all the wires are not crossed. Are we good? Clear, and then they zap them. Actually, that is real.
Or they just kind of say clear. Like,
bring the body back. Shows we want revived. Okay. Oh, girl, the wind. Beep beep. Ow. I'm gonna stop. Right.
Cute.
So we've written this list together. So we just started writing things. And, I mean, first of all, we're going to start halfway down the list because I want to say that one first because, you know.
So this is a very special one for a very special listener. Her name is Linda Simpkin, and she is my mother.
I still am shook that her name is Linda. I just can't.
Lottie did not know your name was Linda. She thought it was just Lynn.
It just is Lynn. She's always Lynn to me.
She is Lynn.
Yeah,
she also is called Linda.
That's not okay. Why did I not know this?
Bad friend.
It makes me want to
joking.
Die inside. I'm actually crying. Right, Lynn. I'm calling her Lynn Simpkin over here.
My mother, dearest.
Mark's mother, dearest, has a show that she wants revived.
Because she absolutely loves it.
She wants a T-shirt, doesn't she? I'm pretty sure.
That was from the tour one, which wasn't as good.
Yeah, but she still has a T-shirt.
Yeah. She also saw the original show, loves it so much. I think she probably wants to revive with the original cast.
I mean, don't we all?
But
there's literally flies everywhere.
But it's called Barnum. You might have heard of it. You might not have. It's got the same kind of characters in as.
What's the same story, isn't it?
No, not at all.
No,
Get
but
out.
No, okay.
Yeet.
Right. So basically, The Greatest Showman is about P.T. Barnum.
Yes, and it's about the same guy, but it's not really the same show at all. It still has the same sort of like characters in it, but not quite the same. Anyway, it's great. You should go listen to it if you haven't listened to it. It's quite good. It's very good.
Not to be controversial, but I didn't enjoy it that much when I listened to it.
Barnum.
There was like one song or 2 songs, because you told me of one and that I'd listened to it, but
it's a very old show, so I feel like we're both very modern theatre lovers.
We do like the classics, but because it's not as big, it's not like drummed into us as much, so we're like, oh, what's this?
Yeah.
But because of your mum,
I've seen it, so I kind of like it, and there are some songs in it, and I'm like,
woo.
Yeah. So
Barnum, we want it revived.
I thought I'd love to see it with her and just see her like absolutely like
geek out.
Die.
Yeah.
Because like the guy that played it, the original guy called Michael Crawford, Mum is obsessed with. He's been in so many like shows. I saw him in The Wizard of Oz when I was a little baby.
Munchkin.
Literally. And he's been in loads of other stuff. I can't think of all them, but he was the original Phantom in Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah. Which she saw him in.
Yeah.
Right.
I think she went to his dressing room
quite a few times.
Living her best.
Saw that show.
So
Mark's mum is an actual icon.
She actually is. She should be on. She should take over this podcast. It shouldn't be me and
Let's
you.
have her as a guest.
Honestly,
She'll like.
Lynn, you're coming on.
Yeah.
I thought we were calling her Lynn.
I was going to call her Mum. I was about to call her Mum because you said Lynn. That was really weird. She's like my mother from another. I don't know. Whatever.
She's your secondary mum if you need anyone.
Mother.
if you need anyone.
My mum needs to. The mums episode.
Oh my god, we so should.
I can't. Maybe when we like can film inside and we can have a better set, because imagine them like sitting opposite, like they wouldn't make it up the hill.
Like challenge of the mothers.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum.
Quiz the mothers on the theatre. My mum wouldn't do very well, I don't think.
Cut the wine out that.
No offence, mum. Wines and mums. Oh, guys, if you want to see our mums come on the podcast, I don't know if I could convince my mum.
Comment below.
They have the Show That Must Go On t-shirts. We could all wear.
Oh my god, we could have like the biggest. We could have like a little photo shoot as well. Absolutely.
I want to throw up with excitement. Okay, we can't touch each other.
No, that's why
Corona.
I stopped. That's why I stopped, and then you came closer.
Sorry. Right. Number 1. This is your show that you really love. I'm going to pop the book here.
C. when I saw it, it was banging, and I want to see it again because it was banging.
But
and
you
the
want
tour,
the same cast?
I do. And the tour got cut. It was a UK tour of Wonderland.
Oh yeah, Wonderland.
And it got cut short.
Why?
The producers of it were just like, yeet.
Bye.
They ran out of money, and they couldn't fund the tour, really.
Oh.
And then the cast just got like dropped.
That's annoying. That's
And like
theatre for
after
you.
like, not, but
sometimes sometimes though that
it's
is
same
just
with
how
Bring It On. It
works.
was Bring It On originally was with that company, and then it just got dropped.
But it's coming back.
It is coming back, but it had a full UK tour, like a really massive UK tour,
Damn.
and they just got like.
Ow. How are we doing?
I think we're good. I'm just gonna stop looking, and if it dies, I'll just
We need
go
to
on to
know.
there.
Yeah, I do want to see Wonderland. I've listened to it. It's great.
It's good.
Kerry Ellis?
Kerry Ellis is amazing in it.
She needs to come in.
Oh, so does Natalie McQueen. She like
That's the one from
nailed.
Thingy that I was thinking of.
She nailed the Mad Hatter.
Wait, who was Kerry?
Alice.
What? Why did I think she was the Mad Hatter?
No, she's Alice.
Ew, what am I on?
Drugs. Carry on.
I am not a massive stan, okay, so I don't actually, and I didn't see it, so
Yeah.
like my brain just was like, yeah, I know she's in it. She's probably the Mad Hatter because it's like got the big songs, you know.
No,
Mad
she was
Hatter's
Alice.
a woman as well. How sick is
Yeah.
that? I love that
And
gender swap.
they had like a nice little. They had a song between them both called "This Is Who I Am," and my little heart just blew up because they were like riffing at it, like belting at each other, and
We
like,
love a riff
and I was like,
off.
but like full on like, because they both played Elphaba as well, so they can like really belt,
They can do it.
and they were just like at each other, and I was just like living there like, oh my god,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
die.
Or die.
So I need that. Thank you.
Amazing. So we've got, wow, there are 4 shows here that are actually all going on
Going on a tour.
meant to be this year, but didn't happen. So we've got Waitress, Chicago, We Will Rock You, and Heathers. Now, Waitress, for me, it just
Lucy
has to be.
Jones.
It has to be the same cast. I can't not have
Also,
the same
David
cast
Hunt,
that I've seen.
like the chemistry between
just
David Hunter
Lucy
and Lucy.
David and Laura Baldwin as
Love that,
Dawn.
want her
She
back.
needs to come back.
But
And
also, kind of want Sandra back.
Sandra Marvin as Becky.
She
was
was
pretty great.
great.
I like Charlotte Ryby though.
I mean, I also love Marisha, obviously, but like,
We like all the cast, but like dream cast for a sec. Lucy David, Laura. For me, I'm going to say Charlotte Ryby. She was actually my first Becky as well. She was on as the understudy that day, so she was phenomenal. And Ogie, because they're like the main. I really liked Joel. Joel Montague.
He was good. What was that? Was that a bird?
No, I think it was just a fly. But it was like really big. Joel Montague was
see
a
the
really
video
good,
later on about that.
really good Ogie. I really liked him. He was really nice at stage door as well. He was funny. But yeah, that's the cast I would want for a Waitress tour. But it hasn't been announced. Like none of it's been announced. But apparently it's been cast, or some of the auditions have happened. Apparently Carrie Hope Fletcher auditioned. I don't know for the tour or like originally.
She's not original. I would like West
But she
End.
auditioned for Dawn and Jenna apparently.
That's cute. Maybe.
One day, you never know. I could see her as a Becky though. I think she's more of a
She's-
Becky. She'd like slap that. Slap the
Or
song.
maybe
is
when
what
she's
I mean.
a little bit older, she can just be like Jenna's mum.
Ghost Mom! Anyway,
Good mum,
Chicago,
good mum.
don't care about the cast. I just love the show.
Yeah.
I didn't see it when it was in the West End. Who was in it?
Alexandra Burt was in it for
I was going to say she
Hot
was in
Sex.
it.
So was Caroline Flack.
Oh, yeah. That's
Todrick
who I was
Hall.
thinking of. Todrick, yeah. Oh,
So
Caroline.
many cool people
Like
came
big
over and did it. Yeah.
I would like Alexandra Burt. Like, I just want to see her in
Oh,
something. I have never
sorry.
seen her in it.
I love her so much.
I remember
I can't.
watching on the X Factor, I'm not gonna lie, wanted JLS to win, but then Alexandra won, and I was like, I mean, she's great. I just wanted a boy band to win because I was like 9 years old, living my best. I wasn't ever a JLS stan though. I just between
Alexandra
those
all the way
two,
for me.
I wanted JLS to win, but then I saw her a few years later on Strictly, and I like watched Religious. I was like, yes, Alexandra, yes, I like loved
That
her.
was just after Sister Act as well. That was a great time.
Yeah, Sister Act.
She got so much backlash off that though, because like
Sister Act.
from
Strictly?
doing Strictly after she did Sister Act. Because fun fact for you,
She learned how to dance in a way.
well,
didn't
not
she?
really, but Craig directed it.
Oh, so they thought it was favouritism.
Yeah. So
Did she win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people are like, well,
yeah, I remember
they're
that.
like friends, so like this is not okay.
I thought the backlash was because she did musical theatre, people assumed that she'd learned how to dance
Also,
or like
she's a
learn how
singer.
to move, and you don't sing in Strictly.
No, but like she's a singer, so she knows how to dance and like get her way around the floor.
Oh yeah, because she had a brief like music career, so she did like dancing.
And she still does like gigs and stuff
Yeah,
as well. So
she did
knows
like
how
dancing
to, like,
and music
wiggle
videos
her
and stuff.
tushy.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I think ballroom dancing is such a
a
different
little
sort
bit
of,
different. Yeah, it's not like twerking.
and also yeah, you can't just like. Also, when you're singing like dancing on a stage, you're not like doing like full on like choreography. You're just like.
Depends what part, because she was a big name, she wouldn't have done a massive. A lot of the big parts in musicals don't dance; it's more the ensemble.
Yeah.
So she
and like,
wouldn't have
even
done
in like
that.
even in The Bodyguard, she does like a little bit of like twisty turnies and a bit of movement,
Yeah, she
but
knows
it's not
how
like
to move.
it's
She's
not like
stiff.
she's doing like full on like.
Yeah, she's not like stiff and can't move. But then a lot of people aren't, just because they know how to dance. Like I'm quite stiff because I don't feel comfortable dancing. But like friends of mine that just go clubbing or whatever, they're not dancers at all, never done dancing in their life. But when they go clubbing, they know how to move because they're comfortable dancing.
It's also just a thing we all know how to move our bodies.
I think I'm getting better, but like I don't dance.
We know.
So.
Anyway, so
yes.
sorry, don't worry. I love Alexandra Berg too much.
I'd love her to be in Chicago.
She's going to a new musical actually. They've written a new musical with her in mind. She's going to the West End. I forget what it's called, but she's going into one in the West End. Yes. It was meant to be opening this year, and I forgot about it.
You talk about We Will Rock You, and I'm gonna Google that.
I don't. Okay, We Will Rock You.
Absolutely not.
I never got the chance to see it, and I really wanted to, and I love the cast recording so much.
Do you actually?
I actually do. It's such a banging cast recording. Carrie Ellis is like riffing her tits off. Makes my life. Oh! You got it all.
I love a leaf. I would love Carrie Ellis to come back. I don't know who the heck. Oh no.
She'd be Killer Queen. That'd be iconic.
Yes, I got Alice Fern to sing No One But You, didn't I? On a cameo, because she was in it.
She wanted to be in it. She wanted
to be in it.
She auditioned, never got the role.
Oh, and then she was like, my soprano is not a thing anymore. So I'm like, I'd be more of like a Killer Queen now. But I'm gonna do like whatever. You know, I mean, I was going to be like, I don't know who I'd want to be like the main people. And then I was like, I mean, let's be real here. Scaramouche, Lucy Jones. Obviously.
Oh, bloody Lucy Jones.
No, because we rewatched the West End Live thing yesterday of her doing Somebody to Love. Because that's just the song she chose. I don't know why, but like I loved it. But we rewatched it yesterday and I got my Mark's like... I like rebirthed Mark's love for like Lucy singing that song. In a way,
tap about all the leaves today.
He like had forgotten that it existed,
and
I
then she
was
did
like,
that little riff at the end, and I was like, oh.
I mean, she can riff for days, but But I'd love Carrie Ellis to be in it.
Yeah. Anyway, while you're still googling, Heathers is another one we had said, and just love that show to pieces.
Yeah, it is. They still haven't announced the tour, and it was meant to be happening in May this year.
We were meant to be going.
And Waitress we booked.
And Six. We don't care about them, but it's fine. My heart's still broken.
And Six.
But Heather's iconic. I really want to see that show many more times.
Why am I not following Alexandra Berg? Sorry.
Get out.
I know. Yeah. What are we talking about? I was supposed to say Waitress. Heathers. I would go every week. Honestly, we were meant to be going twice, weren't we? We did. No, we didn't. We went twice. We went like a month apart.
Oh, it felt very like close together.
Did you see it twice or 3 times?
I saw it twice.
My Best Friend's Wedding, the musical, 90s film classic, with Alexandra Berg.
Yeah, that might be
Tickets are finally on sale just in time for Christmas. This was last year.
And they got like
Josephina commented on it.
Hello.
As in Josephina from Les Mis. Aww. She was like, "Yay, amazing! Can't wait to see you in this." Oh, I didn't know they were friends.
Queens spotting Queens. Anyway, carry on.
Yes, Heathers. Don't care about the cast.
Now you're back.
Sorry. Don't care about the cast. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. I Say No to be in it though. That song needs to be in it.
No.
And You're Welcome. I'm not as fussed about that. Oh, and what replaced Blue?
You're Welcome.
Oh.
I want Blue to come back.
I mean, Blue needs to come back.
Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, right.
Oh.
Next, this is your one.
Just do one because I've listed all them off while you were just
they're
sat
all
there
kind
busy.
Of mine. No, just keep going down the list.
Okay, so next one. Get
so
away.
This is how I feel about musicals.
Yes.
Yes.
We're still going
For
strong.
anyone listening, it's on my Coke can.
Yes.
I don't know why I went so close. Carry on.
So, I love Shrek. Fact. Just fact.
That was so random. I love Shrek.
Just a fact. I love the musical so much. You can listen to it. It's got so many bops in it.
The pages are flapping around. It is windy today.
Woohoo!
I hope the mic holds out because I don't want to have to record this just through my phone microphone because it's so windy. Right, go.
You make my balls.
What do you love about Shrek?
Sorry. I don't know. I just love it. It's like it was such a magical time.
How old were you when you saw that?
12.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did you wear? I swear you found a picture the other day.
Blue jeans and like a little.
Oh, I thought it was chinos.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that was
I had a
something
chinos
else.
phase.
Yeah, Mark had the chinos phase, guys.
I stood next to a massive S, and I was just like, ooh. With Joe.
Yeah.
Joe was like.
Joe's his brother. He was like so over it. Did he not like it?
You know, he loved it, but like he was just like, I don't need a photo.
I don't want to be in a photo. I'm not that much of a stan.
Neither was I. I don't want to be in a photo, but then I was just like, ooh.
And you didn't know you were gay.
I so did. Anyway, let's carry on.
Love that. Anything else?
It's me again.
Mark wrote this one as well. Well, I did the writing because otherwise we wouldn't be able to read it. No, I'm kidding.
Savagery McGee.
I'm joking. It's my notebook. I do the writing. Okay.
But also, with Shrek, I love it just revived because it's a great show. It did a tour recently and I missed it twice.
Why did you not go?
Because you're a mess, and you had like care work to do. You're being a good citizen of the planet.
I was a carer for like a hot minute. 2 months. 2 months?
2
I wasn't
months?
carer for. Yeah. March to May.
You were still doing all the cleaning stuff as well. You were like busy.
Mark, we saw Waitress every week when I was
Not
a cleaner.
the point.
We
Yeah,
could
but
have
that
gone.
was in Southampton. It was busy. It was hard to get there.
Shrek was in Southampton.
Well, it was on tour. Not in the West End. If it's in the West End, we would have gone, sisters.
Well, I know it wasn't there, but was it only in Southampton?
It was on tour. But like that was his.
Oh, the closest time for us would have been.
It was really expensive as well. It was like 50 quid, and I was like, bleh.
Ew. We also have bad memories with the Southampton theatre.
We do not.
Okay, we have like half a good memory. I think we're going to talk about that in another episode, actually.
The best memory for me is the train journey home. Anyway.
Oh my god, that was so fun.
Next one that was just on tour in Southampton recently. Well, not recently, like 2018. Miss Saigon. Bloody love that show.
I thought we'd skipped it. I was like, wait, isn't it that? No, carry on. Go.
Love that show so much. It's so cool.
I can't believe you
love
actually
it.
stand that so much.
Leave me alone.
We have different tastes,
We
but
do.
we also have the same.
Yeah. I feel like because
You saw it as well, didn't you?
I didn't see it. I've just seen the DVD. I never saw the show.
You saw the DVD, guys.
Watched the DVD many times, and I'm obsessed.
Can I borrow it?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Just come over.
I'm going to come, right, after this podcast, I'm coming over and you're going to lend me Miss Saigon, Shrek, The Last Season of Miranda. What else?
And you can give me Sarah Jane Adventures. We'll have a lovely time.
No, I'm not giving you Sarah Jane
can
Adventures.
watch it
We are
together.
watching
Okay,
that together.
Sorry,
God,
off topic.
honestly.
But yeah, Miss Saigon, I want it revived. With even a Blizzarda in would be terrific.
Well, even Blizzarda. You said it really fast, so I was trying to copy you and I just stumbled. Eva Blizzarda.
I have no idea how to say it, so I say it really fast.
Blizzarda.
So I just skip over the whole thing, like,
No,
isn't it? Blizzarda.
It's a great name. Yeah, I would like to see her in something, to be honest.
Yeah.
She is phenomenal.
Because we missed her in Hadestown in the UK. Because they did it in the UK, they did like a trial run at the National Theatre.
What?
And we missed it, we just never went. Because I was like, ew, what's that? And then I never went, and then it blew up this massive thing, and I was like, because the press in the UK is shit.
He swore on the podcast.
Not
Not made
saying
for
it.
kids is what we put on YouTube for a reason.
Anyway.
I didn't know Hadestown was over here.
Yeah, with a
What?
full Broadway cast as well. They all just went like yeet together.
Mark, stop it. I'm not like a huge stan, but still.
If I could travel, I would. If I could like time travel.
It hasn't been to the UK, but Beetlejuice, one, needs to go on Broadway to another theatre or just yeet the Music Man. No one cares about Hugh Jackman. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I do.
Session Foster's in it, so that needs to open.
True.
She's an icon.
Don't yeet the Music Man. But why couldn't they just find a new theatre for that one? Beetlejuice was already in that theatre. Don't get rid of it. It was just getting the hype up.
Anyway, we
But
can't
anyway.
change history.
No. Well, no. So, Beetlejuice needs to stay in Broadway for one, because we wanted to go see it when we next go.
Gutted.
Just saying. But two, needs to come over to the West End.
Or
I
like do a
personally
tour
feel
or just
like
something. Yeet Prince of Egypt. No.
That's what I was going to say. I was just trying to think of the name. Yeah, the Dominion.
Really?
Because it's huge.
It's massive.
And Beetlejuice, like, the Winter Garden is huge.
Yes.
Carrie.
I found a really sad fact about Carrie recently.
One sec. It was in London, right?
Yes.
It was off Broadway, right?
Yes.
Right.
No, it's on Broadway as well.
On Broadway?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it needs to come back to both the places. What's your sad fact?
The person that's on the cast screen that plays Carrie's mum died of cancer, like, shortly after Carrie closed.
I actually dribbled. I was drinking for anyone listening and not watching. I actually dribbled my Coke just then.
She, like, got, like, cancer and died shortly after, like, closed, and Broadway went black to, like, commemorate her.
What, like they closed all the shows?
No, they just, like, they turned
off the lights.
They turned off all the lights in the theatres, and they all, like, all the cast got outside and, like, before the shows at 6. It's like
so like
6:15.
When they had that blackout because the power went out.
That's a different thing.
But
Like,
no,
the show was on.
But they all went
It was
outside.
all planned. They were like 6:15. They all got outside, and if they had an electronic like board, they changed it to like her face.
Oh.
And they all just like sort of sat and just kind of like.
Oh, that's
applaud,
really
like,
nice.
Yeah.
See, the theatre community, we
We're
have
great
our
people.
drama, I swear to God, but like we do cute things like that, and no one ever hears about it because no one cares about theatre kids.
I found this out in a Pretty Woman vlog done by Samantha Barks on Broadway HD, not Broadway HD, Broadway.com,
World.
whatever it's called.
One of those. There's a lot. Rent. Oh, this is kind of your one, really. I do want Rent to come back, but it's not. It's not my like fave.
With Lucy Jones in it for you.
I'm not that bothered.
It's Lucy Jones for me. No, like,
Is it? Did you see Rent?
No.
Lucy and Leighton and all that lot. They did the 20th anniversary like tour. Was it a tour or was it like a concert?
Yeah, it was a tour.
Oh.
It was really
I'm not that bothered on the cast. I do want to see it, but it's not like my fave. Whereas you, I think you stan it a bit more.
I don't stan it a bit more. I just stan Jordan Fisher in it.
Ah, that's what it is. And of course the film, Idina Menzel.
I mean, of course.
But
some of the songs are actually bangers. Not gonna lie. Well, I want to see Oliver because I've never seen Oliver. Love Oliver. Oliver. I haven't seen it. I mean, throwback to the Stress in the Dress today.
Oh!
Look at that.
That would have been such a good segue if we'd planned the friggin'. Oh, I hate us.
Knob. Anyway.
Oliver needs to come back. I want to see it too. Coming back?
Thanks.
Because he produced it, didn't he?
That's what I said. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, coming.
I got it on DVD when I was like 9.
Yeah.
Because for Christmas,
classic.
I put on my Christmas list. I was like, Mum, I would please like some DVDs of films that I've never ever seen because I swear I watch the same films all over again, like over and over. So she got me Oliver, and obviously I kind of knew the story, but I didn't really. So I watched that on Christmas Day, eating my chocolate orange on my blow up M&M's sofa. It was a giant yellow sofa, but it was blow up, so we had to like pump air into it.
Yes.
It was amazing. Honestly, I want it back. I don't know where it went. It probably got punctured. But I watched Oliver. The DVD has an intermission in it because it's so long.
I love.
It's so old as well. But you want someone in it.
I would love to see Carrie Ellis in it.
As Nancy.
As Nancy, because she was iconic.
Underrated character.
Underrated actress as well. And human. And live.
Oh, Carrie Ellis, yeah.
Yeah.
She is underrated, I think.
We love Carrie.
People sometimes forget about her, and I'm like, she's literally an icon.
She's one of the biggest like West End icons. Everyone's just like me.
Yeah. Why do people not talk about Carrie Ellis more?
Exactly.
I think because she's not in anything. She hasn't been in anything for a little bit. Has she? Oh no. She did the drive-in. We went to drive-in, guys, if we didn't mention it before.
I can't remember what she did. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, we wanted her to play Nancy.
I think she had a child, so she stopped doing stuff for like a hot sec.
I mean,
because she was doing Wonderland whilst like she had like a 2-year-old.
That's cute. That was
like,
probably so hard. Ew. Next, Legally Blonde needs to have a West End because it went on a tour.
It did a West End. It had a West End with Sheridan Smith.
When?
Ages ago.
Well, okay, it needs to come back.
And it was in the Savoy.
I remember.
And it was iconic.
Children.
Oh God, run.
I remember you saying that actually, yeah, because I was like, oh, the Savoy. I swear all the shows that I don't know have done West End go to the Savoy.
There's also a live UK cast recording of it.
What?
Yes.
What? Okay. Legally Blonde needs to come back because I didn't get to see it. Absolutely gutted. Mark saw it.
Yeah, with Lucy
in
Jones.
Brighton.
And Liam
Are we just
Doyle.
a Lucy Jones podcast at this point?
No,
we mention her so much, it's ridiculous. I'm really sorry.
She's one of the people that seems to be like everything.
She actually
turns up.
She's been going for like 10 years now. 10 years since the X Factor last year. So she's been in the industry for almost 10 years, whenever Les Mis was. Not long after that. So like, she's just been in a lot.
She's done stuff.
It's also been a bit of a Carrie Ellis themed podcast as well.
Anywho.
But yeah, Legally Blonde is the sound cast, that's the one, recording. Oh my good God. No. Sheridan Smith, Amy Lennox, Matthew McKenna, Dan Burton, Peter Davison, not Davidson.
He was a Doctor Who.
Jill Halfpenny, as in...
Maybe.
Related to Chelsea Halfpenny?
Who knows?
We love a Welsh lass. Oh my goodness, how did I not know this was a thing? 2010. That's... Oh.
Makes us like sick, doesn't it?
That's so long ago. But anyway, Legally Blonde, man.
Love it.
Like,
come here, please. Gimme.
I really want to
Gimme.
Legally Blonde on the stage.
Anyway, you can do the next one.
What is the next one? Oh, Anastasia. I just feel, I'm not like a massive stan, never seen the film, I'm the worst. I know, I am the worst. Have you got that?
No, I've seen it on stuff.
Oh, okay. I've seen loads of bootlegs, especially like Journey to the Past. Not like whole bootlegs, but
I've
like
seen a whole bootleg.
Songs. Oh, okay. But I think everyone was gutted, like everyone was so angry when it left Broadway. Everyone was like, why is it leaving?
I think it was making like much money.
Yeah, which is fine. It's the same with Beetlejuice. The hype came when it was closing. Everyone suddenly was like, oh my God, this show's amazing, it needs to not close. But obviously they've announced closing by then.
By then it's too late, yeah.
Yeah. So I think Anastasia was the same. But like,
it was very good.
Was so
I just
angry.
one thing with it being in the UK is I just don't think will ever happen.
Yes, because of the history behind the actual
the show would just be.
Can you explain? Because you said it to me once and I can't remember.
Yeah. So it's about the Romanovs.
Romanovs.
Who were the Russian royal family before Russia overthrew them, and But when they were in trouble, they asked our king at the time if they could have like help and like sanctuary within the UK so they won't be killed. Yeah. Because they got
Is that what the actual story's about? Like.
It's about Anastasia herself.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but the king was like, well, we don't want that because lots of the UK public were like, don't really want them in our country.
We don't want the Russian people over here.
So they got yeeted. So they got said.
The UK did not.
The UK did not. So then it led to some like more. It led to them kind of feuding because they were like cousins or like they were like family. Like.
Well, the royal families are often related anyway.
Yeah, because our UK royal families from Germany. So anyway, so
we've got like.
Yeah. So I think they were cousins or like they were somehow like were very like close to each other, and.
So it's a bit of a beef.
There's a bit of like history beef, and I don't know if it would be a problem anymore if it did come into the UK, but some people might be a bit like.
Could be a little bit awkward. So they might not do it, but they do need to.
They should do it, yes. But very good, just a very good show, just very good film as well.
Past, I mean,
banging, and Christy Altamore, iconic woman.
Yeah, she is. She's been in everything, hasn't she?
Has Mamma Mia.
She's another one. Kerry Butler's another one. She's been in everything.
She's done everything.
She genuinely, I swear to God.
But very good show. Highly recommend it. I love it a lot.
The next one's yours as well.
I thought I had something else to say about Anastasia. Oh yeah, the story of Anastasia is about her
it's
life
about the princess,
because they all got killed, but her body and her younger brother's body went missing. And
but in the show,
they found the brother. They found his body. So they're like, oh, he's died. It's fine. But they never found hers. So they guessed that
Anastasia was dead, but in the show she's like living and hiding.
No, they never found her body, so they thought she might have escaped somehow. So the rumour was she was still alive.
Oh, that's why.
That's where the story of
Anastasia
comes from.
I really need to watch that. I'm going to find that on some dodgy website and watch the film.
Yeah.
Next is yours, love.
Oh, is it? Oh, God. Oh, it is. Oh, why is the podcast mine today? I'm usually sat here listening to you. Not okay. Are we still recording? We actually are. Jesus Christ.
How many percent? One?
Problem. This show is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, another show that I saw when I was younger.
Slow it down, love.
Jesus. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I saw it when I was younger. We booked tickets. I remember when we booked tickets. Me and Mum were going in London to see Matilda, and then me and Mum just walked into the box office and bought tickets.
Bought tickets, but yeah.
Yeah. She walked in and was like, I have 2 tickets in the dress circle.
For the same day?
No, for like in the future. but she was like, yeah, just have a few tickets.
Mark's mum is again an icon.
I love
she
her
just does
so
it
much.
like she's like.
I remember my little heart just was like.
When shows like get announced, she has that ATG thing.
Yeah.
But when shows get announced, she's like, I just booked Waitress Tour.
Literally.
I just got us tickets, and it's so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm going to the Waitress Tour. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Like we were gonna do it anyway, but she just booked it. And I was like, okay. Did she do the same for 6? I'm pretty sure.
I think
she
I
did.
asked her to do 6,
but she does. She's just like before
my mum is just the
quarantine,
biggest
she just had
icon.
like 3.
I love her so.
She had like 3 shows booked for herself.
She had like 8 in the West End booked for herself.
Oh, what a queen.
And they all got refunded. Even Hamilton. She booked to see Hamilton, and they all just got yeeted.
When did she book Hamilton?
I know.
Excuse me.
I know, by herself, I think.
Excuse me, we were going to go.
Icon.
She could have let us know.
I know. It was when we were working. But yeah, she booked it, and I was like, I love you. It's like, she looked at all the shows, and I was like, you're an icon.
I mean, they all got refunded. Oh, what a nice refund.
Also, 110% off. She bought them all off today tickets, and they gave you 110%.
Yeah, because it was like sad.
Yeah, 110%. She made money off of that.
She made
icon.
880%. She got 880% of monies. That's probably incorrect. But like, anyway. You know what I mean?
So anyway, where are we? Charlie. Anyway, yeah, so we went to see Charlie. I loved it. It was just after I got my car taken off, so I had like 1 crutch rather than 2 crutches.
Oh, it was like 2014, 15, year 10.
Yeah, it was great times.
I love that.
It was, year 10 or 9, I can't remember what it was. I think it was year...
We had it was the new school uniform, so I think it was year 10.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was like beginning of term. I don't think it was year 9, because we weren't like fully friends.
Yeah.
But year 10 food time.
We were on that table together. It was a great time.
I got moved. I was on that table in the corner.
You got moved over to me because you were being like
with,
too loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, I was on the one with like.
And you got moved over to us, even worse.
For some of the popular ones, the girls, and then they didn't really talk to me because I was like a weirdo. But I like. It's a butterfly.
What is going on?
Oh my god, it's back.
Why am I scared about it? It's going to die in like 2 days. Why are we scared?
Butterflies, but like,
oh,
she's gone. It's okay.
Cool.
But yeah, so I got moved to your table because I talked too much to people that weren't talking to me. What? And then I got moved to Mark's table like halfway through year 9.
Me and Lily, great times.
Was Lily on that table?
Yeah.
Oh, and then we became friends.
Mates.
So yeah, starting year 10, you had your crutches.
Yeah.
He broke his ankle. What a noob.
Yeah.
It wasn't
my fault.
It was your brother's fault.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
So I had 1 crutch. We went in like one of the back entrances. It was great fun.
Sick.
And I loved it. Great show. Iconic. I remember so much from that. I actually don't remember much from it, but I remember it just being amazing and like.
Drury Lane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
Bonnie
show.
and Clyde next. Mark suddenly became obsessed with the show, and it's all my fault because I told him like ages ago. I was on my way to work on my own because Mark stayed up in London. So I was on the train and I was like, I need to listen to some shows. I have a lot of playlists of shows. So I was like, I need to listen to something. I do a thing, I just like randomly scroll, click. Bonnie and Clyde, right. Read the like synopsis, real story, which I didn't realise. I'd heard people talking about it, but I didn't realise it was a real story. And I listened to it and I was like, oh, yes. And I was like, Mark, this has got some bops. It's got Jeremy Jordan in it.
And Laura Osnes.
But mainly Jeremy Jordan because
we love Jeremy Jordan.
We love the guys.
I love a good male belter.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, it's kind of country, but like not. And it kind of put him off. And then recently, one of the songs came in like on shuffle and he was like, so he added it to his playlist and then listened to it. And now you're obsessed.
Yeah.
But it's just great. I haven't seen it, but it's amazing.
I just want it to come back with honestly Jeremy Jordan in it because that'd be iconic.
I just want to see him in anything.
Yeah.
Jeremy Jordan.
Please.
Hit us up in the UK. Come on the podcast. No,
of course.
I mean, please, but like, we're not going to do that.
But yeah, I'd love to see him in it. I'd love to see the show. It did have a UK little like run.
Yeah, it did.
At the other palace. That's your one. I have nothing about that one.
So basically, on Broadway, no, that's not the one. No, yeah, Broadway HD.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's not the vlog like website thing. That's like the streaming of shows. Broadway HD. There's a program on there called Repeat Attenders, talking about people that go and see the same show like over and over. And there was a girl from Germany. Literally, asked for Waitress. There was a girl from Germany, and she literally grew up with Starlight Express. She was obsessed. She wanted to be in it. Her parents were like, nah, you're not going to be an actress. You're going to get a real job. And she was like gutted. She like auditioned for drama school, and then they were like, no. Her parents, I mean. So she's just obsessed, and she like created costumes. She goes and sees it all the time because it's like massive over there. It was over here
They built a theatre for it.
Yeah, they
That's
built
how
like a
massive
specific
it is.
one. It was in the Apollo Victoria over here before Wicked, I would assume, or maybe a bit before.
Okay, it had that, and then it had that, Witch of the Eastwick, and then Wicked.
That's it. Witch of the Eastwick, also I listened to the other day. That should be on the list. Anyway, but yeah, it's so seeing it. It's on roller skates. Theatre on roller skates. Like, come on, that would be amazing. I just want it to come back.
It's written by Angela Weber as well.
I mean, of course it is. I haven't seen. I'm pretty sure my mum's seen it.
I love that.
I said it to her. I was like, Mum, there was this girl that was like obsessed with Starlight Express, and she was like, oh, I love that show. And I was like, what? Because my mum, while she loves theatre and she did drama at school and she loved it, she did Amdram, all that. She's not like what's the word? Avid theatre goer. She'd like your mum, who would go with you or whatever. Like I've taken my mum to see
avid than I.
Yeah, yeah.
My mum's intense.
My mum wouldn't go and see a show on her own. For my mum, because it's expensive as well. My mum just like.
My mum got the cheap seats. She was like, I'm going.
Yeah, my mum's not like that. She goes for the experience for like the night out.
Yeah.
So I've taken her to see like 3 shows. I'm pretty sure 4. We've seen
my mum did a double show day, and it
twice.
was my best day of my life.
I
We saw
want to
Come From
with
Away
my
and
mum.
Waitress. It was great fun.
I want to do that with my mother.
That was a very mixed
But
emotions day.
Come From Away and then Waitress. Oh my god, what a day. We had that. We had Dear Evan Hansen then Waitress.
That was a lot.
That's emotional. That was a day. Because it was Sarah Bareilles as well and we hadn't seen her yet. So like Waitress was like brand new for us almost that evening. We were like, okay, next.
Me again.
This is you.
Finding Neverland. I love that show so much. It's written by Gary Barlow. It's amazing.
Which is a surprise because his other show that he did, the other shows he's done haven't quite gone as good as this one.
No.
Like The Band and Girls.
Band was about to take that. Totally different thing
Yeah,
altogether.
but he still like wrote.
He wrote the songs for Take That.
Exactly. Yeah, but he obviously was part of the direction. And stuff.
Finding Neverland. It's a great show. I've never seen it. I want to see it. I've seen some bootlegs of it. I'm not gonna lie. Songs are great.
Sorry.
I love it.
SpongeBob,
love it.
That's
Soundtrack's great. It's got crazy soundtrack. There's a professional filming of it. I have not seen it yet. I need to see it. I really want to see it.
What's it on?
I don't know.
It's not Broadway HD.
I think it's like Cartoon Network or something like that, I swear. Or like Nickelodeon.
That's where the actual programme was.
But they like streamed it on there, and I think it's on their like streaming service.
Sorry about the leaves, gang.
I'm so sorry about the wind as well. If you hear the wind, we're really
SpongeBob is
sorry.
a bop of a show. It was written by like loads of big writing people, like we said last week. Still got it. Sarah Bareilles, David Bowie, Plain White Tees, Panic at the Disco, and many others. You know, it's just a great show. And you'd think it was dumb. Like, it's probably the most fun show ever. If it came to the West End, I would 100% take my brother.
I'd love to see it.
Because he's like 11 and he would absolutely love it. Next, Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors.
That's one of those classics that just, it has to come back. It just has to come back.
It did come back. It went to the Regent's Park Open Air Theatre.
Which are now doing performances of Jesus Christ Superstar for like a month. So go get your tickets.
Oh yeah, that's another fun.
It got rained off yesterday. It torrential rained so much it literally got rained off. There was like water pouring down the steps. They had to cancel the end of it.
I love that.
But yeah, Little Shop. I only saw the film literally at the beginning of this year because my supervisors at work were like, "Have you not seen it?" So I like helped them out.
I feel like really itchy. I
by
don't know
not
why.
killing them off and going to watch it on the.
So I would love to
TVs.
see. I'd love to see Little Shop. I'd
like to be in it.
I did a production of it at college.
That plant caused you so many issues.
Oh. Oh my god, yeah.
I was meant to come see that. You were
were.
like, come see Little Shop, and I was like, yeah, and then I just didn't.
Yeah, bitch.
I don't know why.
You're just a bad friend.
To be fair, I wasn't a massive theatre stan.
You're just like my best
I
friend.
like theatre, and yeah, we weren't like.
Bezzy Bez. Now we're like can't be away for each other.
Actually, honestly, we see each other sometimes like 2 or 3 times a day because we're like, oh, do you want to do this?
Yeah.
And he's the only person I ever meet up with anymore.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And like I spent most of last week not seeing you, and it was honestly the hardest week
We
of my
both got
life.
new jobs, and we both had different hours, and they just didn't like work at all.
No.
So we like.
To each other for like 4 days.
It was a lot.
I think I almost died.
You were like, I'm going to cry. We're getting McDonald's after this, guys.
I can't wait.
Just so you know. We're out to help out. Woo!
Oh my god, yeah.
We're helping the company. That's why I suggested it. I didn't just suggest McDonald's because I'm fat. I suggested it because we get 50%. I mean, I am, but like, you know.
Anyway,
Oh! I've just seen the next one. Right, there's a story behind this. Are you good?
Yeah, we're still good.
Right.
How is it still going? On like 4%?
4% we started this with. Right, so at the beginning of this year, beginning of lockdown, one of the gang in our Sondheim Theatre group chat, in our group chat for work, messaged a video from YouTube, and it's called the front of house mockumentary.
Oh, it's amazing.
So it's like a joke mockumentary of the front of house.
How we actually found the show was we were looking at theatres.
Hang on, there's a whole thing, right? So I was like obsessed with that for a while, and I've watched it twice. It's the best thing.
So
I will link it below if I can remember.
Amazing.
So partly because of that, that's why we love it more. The show, the thing that we're talking about. I don't know why I mentioned that, to be honest. But yeah, we were looking at what's been at the Arts Theatre, because we were first looking at, is it technically off West End? But it's not. It's on, because it's got over 600 seats or whatever. Something like that. It's something like that. It's probably not. But it's got over the amount of seats that is counted as West End rather than off West End, basically.
Yeah. I also think it's like more geographical with our one.
No, potentially. I don't know. London's quite small compared to like Broadway though, isn't it? So
yeah,
or New York. So we were looking at what's at the Arts, and there was this show on the list of shows that had been there called Ushers, and we were like,
no way.
Shut up, get out, what is this? So we listened to it. It's got like 8 songs. It's a bit like 6. I don't know if it had an interval on how long the actual show was.
I don't know if it was actually like 6.
But she was phenomenal. We listened to it, and like everything in the songs, they're not like the boppiest songs ever. It's kind of lame.
Yeah.
But we were listening. Yeah, we like every single reference to the front of house job, because it's about ushers, because that's another name for it. We were going, yes, oh my god, yes, that is so true, yes. So we want that revived because we want to go see it. Also, they have merch online, and I really want one of the jumpers. Payday on Thursday. No, I need Colleen's merch.
Yeah.
Colleen Ballinger just released merch, and she has a jumper and a t-shirt that say Theatre Kid on them, and I swear to God,
I need them.
I need it in my life. I've always wanted a Theatre Kid jumper, but now that she's released one, I'm like, right, that's the one I'm going to get, because then I support a queen that I love, and it's a jumper I've always wanted. Anyway, the next one is Wild Party with Idina Menzel.
There was 2, but I just love it.
Yes, there was, and
Somehow.
the Idina Menzel one is better. Oh yeah, I remember that. We were looking that up, and I was like, wait, what? It was weird. I don't know.
It's got an A-side and a B-side. Very fun.
Got 2 likes on our video.
I love it.
Sorry.
Anyway, so Wild Party. I don't really know much about the show.
I was listening to it one night whilst we were on FaceTime.
Yeah.
And I
it's weird.
read the synopsis, because I always read the synopsis of a show so I get like the basics, because I'm a nerd. Mark listens to it, and then if he likes it, he reads what it's about.
Yeah.
We're a bit like, we're opposite like that. But I was listening to it and I was like, Mark, this is actually a bop. And I was saying what the story was, and it's kind of like Chicago-esque. Like there's a murder, and like people are cheating, and it's like,
it's a wild party.
It's a wild party. It's great. And we were like, oh, yes, we'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Mark did find a sneaky like little boot of like one song.
It's like this show opened in 2000, and there's a video of it from 2000.
Like the quality's not good. The voice sounds like a robot. It's so funny because it's like the worst quality. But like it's a good show. Go listen to it. Sophie Isaacs actually technically introduced me to it because she sang one of the songs, Wild Party, right? There's a song called Wild Party, I'm pretty sure. No, Life of the Party. Don't you wanna be the life of the party? She sang it on her live stream gig back in like April or whatever.
God, yeah.
And she was like, I use this for auditions because it shows off all the parts of my voice, because it's got like growly bits and like belty bits and like quiet and like slow and jazzy bits, and it's great. And the last one is yours.
Yeah, the last comment is the last one is the great comment of 1812.
I still haven't listened to this because it's 2 hours long.
It's a long,
and I just can't bring myself to do it.
And it's a lot. It's another Russian show. I love it with Russians.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like one of their like, I guess fables, or like they're like.
The sun just disappeared.
It's behind us though, but not in front of us. It's one of their like kind of things.
Oh.
Like a.
That's not helpful.
An old wives' tale sort of thing. Like it's one of their like things. Okay. Anyway, so it's a great show. Got some great music. I love the way it was set up. It was like in the round.
Have you seen it?
No, but I've seen like sort of videos and bootlegs. audience like sat on and in the stage, and like they'd come down and like they'd visit, and there was like food and stuff like that. It was great.
That's really weird.
It's really cool.
But I love that.
Yeah.
Whilst we're just one sec, because I said we love a cheeky bootleg. We don't like bootlegs. Don't bootleg when you're in the theatre. Hate it completely. When we see a little clip or something come up on Instagram, because it just does. If you like if you like a certain hashtag, you can follow hashtags on
or
Instagram.
somehow by accident it will just all
and
appear,
sometimes
like,
someone could post one or whatever, like a cheeky bootleg of like one song or whatever. Yes, of course I do enjoy watching it because it's theatre and I like it. But I don't condone bootlegs. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Anyway, it's been an hour. Let's wrap it up.
Wow, this is a long one.
Whoops.
Okay, well I hope you enjoyed that. Let us know in the comments what shows you want revived, or just shows that you never got to see that you really want to, like that were around in your time of like going to the theatre that you missed out on. There's loads of me, like,
so many.
What was that one? Eugenius. I wanted to see that, never did.
Yeah.
That was in our like waitress stint of life, and that's all we saw for like 2 months. So.
Anyway.
Yeah, but anyway, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, follow,
and be merry.
Be merry. Stay safe.
What's your favourite cast recording at the moment?
Holy moly! Favourite cast recording at the moment. What have I been listening to a lot? I don't know. Have you got one?
Yeah, Frozen. Bloody love it at the moment.
For God's sake,
I'm
Frozen with Mark.
No, it's not.
It
Last week it's Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, that's true.
It's a bit of a difference.
To be honest, I think this should be your thing, because I often don't listen to whole cast recordings.
Or like, but favourite like song you go to then? Favourite song you go to from the show? I say no. Cool. Let's end the podcast. I'll see you guys next week.
For
our 11th podcast. Thank you for being here and humouring us. I'm sorry if the sound has been crap on some of the old podcasts.
About it.
And on this podcast maybe. But
we're getting there.
there.
Oh, there's a fly in front of the camera.
Well, on that bombshell, it's time to end. Good night.